that this duo is going to churn out. So I'm curious to see now if we can have LNG start to put a little bit more pressure through that mid lane and start to move that down towards the bottom side. Because certainly for Light and Iwandi, the mid and AD carry are two champions that love to snowball and get ahead. So I want to see LNG Light back down. So we'll go the way of LNG on this early Herald.
Does Needlework have a cooldown? I'm not actually sure. As Ali blasts it a second time in this lane, takes another turret shot with a TP coming on in. Surely will go down. Still has flash, actually running flash on this Gwen. Will get away with it. 1 HP ticking away as Cryan flashes forward to get himself first blood.
Massive bit too far forward, was feeding himself, but doesn't get the last hit of the Needlework. And now RNG, this ain't your bot side anymore, buddy.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're trying to commit to going for a blue buff there. Both of your solo laners are in the top side of the map. Absolute madness here from RNG, and it'll mean LNG get themselves a Drake.
Yeah, Wei just gives LNG the cross-map play. They get on towards him, get the kill, now they get the dragon, and again, this Rift Herald is still in the pocket of Xin Zhao. He's actually, looks like he's, no, it's still there. It's just a little bit funky on the bottom of the screen, but yeah, he can...
Literally negative priority in this lane right now.
Yeah, it does have the TP advantage for the moment, though, so might look to get the LeBlanc down here.
Mike is in a bit of trouble here. Wei has to flash. This is a TP coming through from Icon. Depth charge onto Ming. The Equalizer comes down defensively here as Wei trying to get out with his life, but Icon's into the middle of everyone, and it's going to be a kill going the way of Tarzan. No hook available as Icon has to back away from this one. And LNG, they'll be happy with that. Just a singular kill. Certainly, the builds you see in solo queue with the lethality, it's very much about the early kills, but it's just going to be Herald in the mid lane here. Icon jumps on forward to try and be in range, gets a good amount of damage, maybe gets a solo kill on the way. Oh my days, so close to finishing the job. I thought he was just there for the plate goal, but he wanted a little bit more.
The TP from Cryan back in towards mid lane as we're getting more trading top side.
Ale, not a single care in the world. Now find the bottom lane. Exhaust goes straight onto this Kalista, but with a numbers advantage, that's not going to matter at all. Gala goes down. Ming will be next on the chopping block as the kill. Given over to Light. You see Xiaohu doing his best to try and turn this one around, but Icon just breaks his ankles and zips back into the play. And once again, LNG finding advantages in the early game. This time, they ace the entire squad.
Excuse me, Mr. Munchballs. I'd like you to look to the top lane. Because that wasn't a 5v5, that was a 4v5. Ale stayed in the top lane that whole time, and it was a full clean ace. LNG just wiped the floor with RNG. They get the top lane tower, they're gonna get the dragon. Like, this game just blew open off that play for LNG.
And it's been a long time since you said that sentence, isn't it, Dagda? Because
yeah.
Icon has had a rough couple of years, but it feels like he is back here as he jumps onto Gala in the backline, exhausted. That means he can't finish the kill. He goes down, but it's at the cost of the rest of the team for RNG. Gala barely surviving. This tier 2's in trouble right now. The Herald still in the pocket, I think, of Tarzan right now. They could potentially try and threaten an inhibitor off the back of this.
It is only 18 minutes, so may not want to fully commit. I think they are just going to use...
Since that point, which was, what, maybe 5 minutes ago, he's finished his tier 2 move. He also got a Hurricane on top of that. Now he's definitely big boy Kalista. As Ale's in trouble. Xiaohu forcing the play here. Cryan onto the other side as well. Ale surely goes down. The question will be, what else can LNG do elsewhere? And I don't think there is much of anything. Icon has TP. He's recalling right now. We'll be able to get a purchase in. Already has Morello. Blasting one comes in. TP from Icon behind the play. Dragon taken here by RNG, but the fight is what LNG are looking for. Depth charge onto Wei. Equalizer across the team as well. Icon has to flash back out of the play. Now a TP from Ale to join the fray once more. He's late to the party, but that doesn't mean the party stopped just yet. In goes Icon. Double flash forwards as he's trying to finish kills off, and he easily obliterates Cryan. Wei now getting chased down. Wants to trade it, but he doesn't have the damage, and Ale closed in the gap even further. Like desperately trying to get in range this entire time. But guess what, Dagda? We're 20 minutes in, and Baron is on the cards.
Yeah, Rift Herald be damned. I mean, LNG, they dominate the fight. They're moving over towards this Baron, and Ale, he wants a little bit more, but it is Gal on Ezreal. He's not really going to be able to get that.
There's a Herald in the bot lane, by the way.
Oh, it's bot.
So LNG, if RNG actually contest on this one, they probably lose a tier 2 bot right there. The Herald is going to be slowly but surely pushing away. And look, it's a Kalista anyway, so even if you get in and try and contest, you're not going to outsmite.
They might lose that bot tier 2 anyway. Like, I mean, Herald does a lot. It's already got the charge. One more auto. Yeah, it goes down. So You've got Baron, you've got the
cake
fight,
Andy.
you've got Terror. Like, yeah, you've got everything here. So LNG, like, look at the gold lead. Able to take down, but LNG playing absolutely out of their mind. Same with OMG the last day, and RNG are kind of left with their hands raised going, hey, what the hell are we supposed to do here?
Equalizer comes down. That's a good bit of damage. LNG are feeling pretty low off the back of this one. Flash away from Ale. Shield across the team as well, but they're able to re-engage onto this one, and the damage is just out of this world. RNG maybe find an opportunity, though. Tarzan in the backline right now. The damage just isn't there for RNG. In they go one by one to try and finish these low health bars off, but they were just as baited as I was. The towers go down, and that might just be game.
That could be. I mean, 20 seconds left. Baron creeps in the base. Ming, the last one standing. The minions are so low. He's trying to clear them out.
And Icon looking to 1v1 Ming in the meantime, just keeps him away. Minions
There's
are
no
for
minions.
now. Looks like LNG can't end the game for now. Ming might be the consolation prize, but I think he can get underneath the tower and should be able to keep himself safe. Icon, no, he doesn't have damage. Oh, it was the other chains. There's two tethers. It's hard to figure out who's tethered who there. Ming gets...
Managing to get the double blast onto the backline creeps means that they're not able to close that out, but watch in horror as this fight unfolds, because you get the engage coming through from Cryan, who baits in Gala. So he manages to dodge the hook, but it means Gala tanks the hook that was meant for Cryan, and he ends up falling in that fight. Doesn't have the flash to try and escape, but already used the arcane shift, and without that damage, there's just not enough to finish off anyone on LNG. And again now, LNG, they extend the gold lead. They've got...
Happen, so they will back away
TP
in the
behind
end.
them.
TP behind them. Drake's coming up as well. Maybe this is the chance for RNG to get back on top of this game. Blast Cone is there. Icon takes it on out. He just abandons Ale as Cryan flies in from the side. Ale's still nearly taking two of them out. Look at Cryan and Way's health bar.
Yeah.
One of the conversations that inevitably always comes up when Callista's in the game is you're talking about, oh my days! Icon, that is classic misdirection right there. Wei believed that he had the right to be alive on Summoner's Rift, but that was all for Ming to survive that one. Imagine if Icon hasn't died. Then you ain't getting away from that one.
Hey.
And Tarzan and Light in the meantime just going to two-man the Baron. It doesn't feel like there's anything RNG can do.
We had Cream's Kiana, we had Cream at Akali, and now we're getting Icons LeBlanc, and RNG just look baffled by these champions and really don't know what to do.
It doesn't feel like they have a game plan for this one as Iwandi tries to close the gap. It's not going to happen. Xiaohu forced away, flashes away as well as an inhib falls. RNG, this is the last chance saloon. This is the last bastion here as Iwandi looks for the engage. Two inhibs down. They don't have a minion wave on the bot side, but I think they might just go for the dive. Instead, Wei has to turn golden, but the rest of the team of LNG is going to collapse as Ale jumps into the backline. He's 1v4 in on the back. That is insane. Equalizer out. Iwandi might go down, but he walks away and nobody even dies. LNG just collapsed RNG 2-0.